Here's an interesting one. This is so Roger Waters is under investigation by German authorities for wearing a jacket. He has worn this jacket for years since the 1982 film The Wall. It's because he played a show in Germany, and he wore the jacket, which he's worn regular times on lots of gigs all the time, no issues. But because in this film it's got red armbands, it's a black jacket, and the symbols are actually crossed hammers, but it's in the same places where the Nazi symbols were, and they have a very much a thing about basically no Nazi symbolism can be used anywhere in Germany, etc. So he is now under investigation, even though he's worn this jacket for years at all his live shows.
Dave, I'm really sorry. I was looking at the comments trying to identify Chris. I think it's Chris Stroud from Earthbound. So I completely missed the beginning of your statement. Who are we talking about?
Roger Waters.
Roger Waters. Okay.
Yeah. So so he's wearing this jacket.
I know.
So what's your thoughts on this? I mean, question is, surely he must have had someone before he went on stage went, you know what, you're in Germany, mate. This is a bit of a risky thing to do.
You'd have thought so, yeah.
Don't wear the jacket tonight. Or maybe common sense would go, I won't wear the jacket tonight. Or did he just think, well, I've been using this for the last 50 years or 40 years or something, playing with this live, and I've been to he's probably played Germany before with this jacket and never had a problem. So maybe he was like, nah, I'm just going to do it. It's what I do. They knew what they booked the show. They knew what I was going to do it.
He is quite outspoken on his criticism of the Republic of Israel, isn't he? And
is he? Oh, right.
I think he has used rhetoric in the past associating Israeli settlers with Nazis, which I think is quite offensive, even though, let's be honest, that is an apartheid occupation, isn't it? So maybe there's some irony that he's wearing this insignia and he's maybe trying to be subtle in purveying that message, which sometimes does cross over into anti-Semitism. I don't think he is anti-Semitic, Roger Waters, but he's certainly on the hard left of the political spectrum. So I'm not surprised that he's done some there, but I agree with you, Dave. Did no one maybe just say, oh, by the way, you're wearing an insignia that might offend Germans, never mind Jewish people, because of their horrendous past in the first half of the 20th century. So the people are advising him are either telling him everything he wants to hear and being sycophantic, or he just doesn't listen to them.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done. It's a weird one. I personally would just thought it's an odd one for him to have done if that has been the background. If he has played Germany before, then there's precedent that it's been allowed. But odd thing to think about. Or is it the fact that society's just he's got a red armband with two hammers on? It's not like he's actually got a Nazi symbol on his jacket. It's just the fact that it's a boot jacket with red armbands on with two hammers on it. Is it nitpicking? It's an assumption that he was in a jacket.
I mean, we don't want to go too. I suppose we're going into a rabbit hole here. But if that was a coloured person wearing that insignia, would it be as offensive? Probably wouldn't be, would it? It might even be allowed. Maybe best not to continue that.
No, it's an odd one.
There are double standards at play here.